Welcome out to Salida High School. Caleb Bergraff here alongside of Jim Coscarella, who's the AD for the Salida Spartans. Happy to have you along with us on a Tuesday afternoon in Salida, getting set for things going. We're out here at the football field talking some sports. And Jim, first of all, you excited to get the season back underway?
Absolutely. It was a quick summer, but it's always exciting, and just the anticipation of getting back to school. We had registration yesterday. We get the freshmen back on Friday this week, and then everybody back in school on Monday the 19th. So yeah, we're excited.
Last year was a very big year as far as changes go for the Spartans when it came to a lot of the coaches and the faces in charge of programs, particularly for the fall. Two of those coaches are into their second year now, Matt Luttrell, Haley Huffman in football and volleyball. Are you excited about, with the success those programs had, it's going to be a bit of a rebuilding for those two teams, but are you excited for what those two coaches brought?
I am, and I'll tell you what, I couldn't have been more happy and impressed with both those young coaches. Just how they handle themselves. I mean, you would think they're veteran coaches, and there's more than being great coaches, they have great character, and what they try to instill with our kids and teaching them life lessons. They're just great people, and again, just excited to have them back, Caleb.
Well, I think you obviously see that with the numbers that they got out. Football, I know Coach Luttrell hoping for a few more freshmen to come out. I wasn't sure what the numbers were yesterday. We'll be talking with him later this afternoon. But Haley, I know 13 freshmen out there for the team this year, and double-digit sophomores as well. So she got returners coming back, and almost 40 kids came out for volleyball this year. So an exciting little bit there, which shows that the kids kind of bought into what the coaches are saying, I think.
Oh, without a doubt. What they're teaching, what they're instilling, they're doing a great job. And yeah, it'll be exciting to see how all those numbers kind of play out, and once we get through these first couple weeks and we see where we're at with as far as participation number wise.
After we wrap up those two sports, really the next two sports are contenders almost every single year, and that's going to be boys soccer and cross country on both the boys and the girls side. And that's where you get to some coaches that have been doing it for a long time here. You got Ben Oswald with soccer, who has done a great job putting that program together, and I'm very excited for the team he's going to be putting on the field. And Kenny Wilcox graduated a lot of boys from last year's team. That team, though, a lot of young kids that I saw during the summer doing some good things.
Right.
And the girls team is bringing back almost everybody, so they're going to be very competitive. Those two have to be kind of the marquee programs right now for Salida.
There's no doubt about it. And when you look at Kenny and Coach Oswald, the experience and the knowledges they bring to the game, they're so driven, and they're all about relationships. And if you want to be a great coach, and you can learn from those two as far as how they treat their players or their athletes, and just how they run their programs. Again, always proud to talk about them, and extremely proud of both those programs.
When you round up the last sport that's officially designated with the high school, that's going to be boys golf. They're coming in with a new coach, and first practices were yesterday for them. They got off a little bit later just because of the new coach, but their first tournaments are coming up in just a little bit, and I think there's some excitement there as well.
He's a new coach, but an old long-timer in Salida. Barry Spence is coming back to take the helm of the golf program, and again, the expertise and the experience he brings, it's going to be a great benefit for the boys program, and I know he's excited. He's retired there in Arizona, and to get back to Salida and have the opportunity to coach this program, just talking to him over the last couple of days, he's excited.
Well, I know participation number is always something big, and we mentioned a lot of freshmen coming out for some of these teams this year. Where would you like to kind of see those numbers at by the time fall sports are moving into winter sports, and what have you noticed during the summer as far as what coaches have been telling you about interest?
Interest is high. Participation across the state. CHSA had an article written on their website about a month ago that participation numbers are through the roof and are at an all-time high with the state of Colorado, and that's what I'm hoping. And our participation numbers continue to increase, or at least are the same as they were last year. I mean, you know as well as anybody, Caleb, our enrollment numbers continue to go through the roof. Our town is growing, our county's growing, and people are excited to move here. This isn't a secret place anymore. This is a gem that a lot of people on the Front Range and in the surrounding cities, they want to come to Salida and they want to live in Salida. So yeah, I'm just looking to see, you know, I don't know. I wish I had a perfect answer of what those numbers should look like, but I'm excited and I'm anticipate once it settles down, you know, those numbers are going to look good. And then you look at cheerleading. I mean, that's another program that's growing, and their numbers have been stable, 30 plus kids. And then we're going to talk about mountain biking, obviously, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you got two new coaches there, Rob Kelly and Dina Gillis. They took over the program from James Harmeyer, and they're excited. I met with them last week. They got 40 plus kids. You know, we're going to start utilizing transportation to take some of these kids to events. And they're you know, it's a program that is just continues to grow. There's a lot of excitement in it and a good leadership right now too.
Well, in those two programs, a lot of youth coming in cheerleading and mountain biking as well, and some of the non-traditional sports. And you mentioned that one of my favorite things to talk about is the fact that you're not just the athletics director, you're the activities director.
Right.
And participation numbers, those go off into a lot of other things as well. That includes band, that includes drama, that includes the clubs and groups. And when you talk about those, we'll be trying to do some more focus on those with Heart of the Rockies Radio this year. But those programs, I think you've seen a lot of growth and development in what those have been able to show.
No, you're absolutely right. Matter of fact, I was talking to the superintendent just about this last week. You know, we are an activities-driven school district, and we believe that our top students are kids that stay involved. And I don't care if it's sports, I don't care if it's drama or clubs. Get involved, be engaged, because that helps them in the classroom. And we're just excited for, you know, to be able to offer all the activities that we do here at Salida High School.
Jim, thanks for the time. We'll look forward to covering you guys through the year. As always, Peak 92.3 going to be the exclusive home for Salida Sports this year. I'm excited for that, and giving you guys a place to direct your radios to every single night that we have Salida Sports coming out. First broadcast the 27th with Salida Volleyball at Lake County, and first coaches show will be coming up on the 28th. Still looking for a home for that. So hey, if you're a restaurant in town that wants to host one of the best coaches shows around, give us a call. But Jim, thanks for the time.
Absolutely. Good seeing you again, Caleb.